Hola, hola, Buffett. This is your boy Wele right here. Alright, let's get straight to it. It's a tutorial about how to mix and master vocals. So, Buffett, this is what I have here. My song is titled Your Love. It's a song that I wrote, it's a song that I produced. It's a song that I sang. So, yeah, man, on this song I feature this episode at DJ and Nox. Shout out to those two. It's actually a good song. It's a good amapiano song. The song is already out. So what I did here is I revisited the project and I did a remaster of the vocals specifically. So this is gonna be different master from the original one. So yeah, man, let's get straight to it. So this is the part that we're gonna be focusing on. We're gonna be focusing on this first part of the song. So yeah, this is how it all sounds like with the effects and everything.
Your love is higher than your mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean. Your love.
Alright, so guys, this is basically the song. So what is mixing? What is mastering? Mixing is getting your sounds to sounds proper, your mix to be clean. Mastering is actually a final touch which you do at the end of the song. Like mixing is basically 99% of the work that needs to be done in a song. So vocals, I feel like the vocals, you just do the mixing. Mastering is what you do when you're done with the mixing of the song at large. So right now what I'm going to show you guys is how I mix these vocals to sound the way they sound. So I'm going to turn off all of the effects and the EQs and everything. So Buffet, this is how it sounds without any effects.
Your love is higher than your mountain. Your love is deeper.
You can hear like there's a whole lot of low frequencies that I personally don't like. Let me play without the instrumental.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love.
Okay, so first things first, when it comes to mixing, it's all about what you have in your mind. It's all about what you have, what you're picturing already. So I have a sound already that I'm aiming for, and for me to achieve that sound, it takes a few steps, of which we as producers and as musicians we take those steps differently. So on this video I'm going to be showing you on how I do things, on how I achieve a certain sound, on how I achieve a certain mix. So for these vocals, you can hear them. This is raw.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love.
The capturing is not bad. My mic is not that bad. It's a cheap mic, but it's not that bad. But then moving forward with the tutorial. So first things first, auto-tune. Put the right key on our auto-tune. Put the right key. Put the right key. Put the right scale. You won't go wrong if you do that. And then the reaching speed, it's up to you. If you're doing trap, most of the trap guys, they would go for 1 or 0, but I would go for 20 for this type of vocals. I don't touch all of these knobs. I don't touch them at all. So yeah, I put auto-tune first. Let's play the auto-tune and hear how it sounds.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean. Your love, your love.
You will hear that with my reaching speed at 20, it actually gives me room to play around with the vocals and do a lot of things in the process of mixing. So what I will do next is I'll put on my EQ, which I use the Fab filter. So what I did with my EQ, as I said before, that there is a whole lot of low frequencies that I don't like. I had to cut that off so that my vocals fit into the beat. So I'll play the vocals with the EQ, and then I'll play them alongside the beat so that you can hear what I mean by this, the frequencies that I don't like.
Your love.
Alright, let me put on my EQ.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean. Your love, your love.
And then someone will be like, why am I doing that to my vocals? Why am I cutting out all the low frequencies? Okay, this is the reason why. When I play alongside the beat.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean.
And question still will be, but then your vocals are too low and you remove the low frequency. Why? Okay, that's where compression comes in. And for your own information, guys, please, when you're doing the compression, do not compress the vocals. Do not mute the instrumental when you're compressing the vocals, because basically what it means is you're comparing your vocals to nothing. Like the compression, it's a process whereby you compare your vocals to the beat. It's a comparison of the two. Like it's how are my vocals sitting alongside the beat. So this is my vocals with the compression and without the beat.
Your love.
Okay, let me remove the compression so you can hear the difference.
Your love.
Then here is with the compression.
Your love is higher than a.
You can hear that the compression gave my vocals clarity and less attack, and then it also gave them a good release. So why do you have to put the beat on? Okay, you have to put the beat on so that you can compare the two if they're sounding in sync, if you need to put more attack, if you need to put more release, if you have to put more gain and everything. So this is why you have to.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean.
Now it's sounding much better. So you need to be careful with the compression. You need to be very careful. You don't have to over compress your vocals, and you don't have to less compress them as well. So you need to be careful when it comes to compression. You need to make sure you get the right sound. So proceeding with the tutorial. So you might be asking yourself, why do I only have 3 things here? Okay, let me show you why. Let's go for a reverb. Let's use the convolver. Let's select this one. Let's just minimize. Let's just set it to where it might sound good on the vocals. Right.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than the ocean.
This is a very good reverb. Right. It's a very good reverb, but I don't want my reverb to be accompanied by the dry signal, of which is this one. I don't want the dry signal, the one from the main vocals, accompanying my reverb. So I will close that and listen to what happens. You see, if I close my dry signal, which means all of the signal that's coming out to the main master now, it's passing through the auto-tune, EQ, compression, and then it comes over to the reverb, and then of which the reverb now it's like more of the main master on top of all these plugins. So now the output that it gives without the dry signal, it's totally off now. It's totally off. Listen to the difference.
Mountain, your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider than.
I know it's a good shortcut to put all your plugins here, but then I don't want my reverb to be accompanied by the dry signal. So what I do is I don't put the my reverb here. So basically, let me explain this before I go any further. So this is my recording, right? This is my vocals. So my vocals, I recorded my vocals, put them on channel track number 2. So my vocals come into track number 2. They go through auto-tune, they go through EQ, they go through my processor to my compressor, and then they come to the main master here. Well, that's where we get all this sound. That's why we get all this output, right?
Is higher than a mountain.
So what it means, it means now I have done what is called side chaining to this track. So I side chained 3 or 4 tracks into I side chained this track into at least 4 tracks, which that's where I'm gonna put my reverb, my delay, my second EQ. So you're asking yourself, why do I need a second EQ on the side chain? I'm gonna show you quickly, and then the chorus. So why is it that I'm doing that? Like I said before, I don't want my reverb to be accompanied by what? By a dry signal. So I want to close that dry signal. So when I sidechain it, it allows me to have a reverb.
Your love is higher than a mountain.
A reverb that's not going with the dry signal. The dry signal is coming in, but it's not going out of the reverb. You understand what I'm saying? So the dry signal is coming in from the main track number 2. It's coming in because all these did not remove the dry signal. Then it's coming to this track where I changed it to. It's feeding the reverb. After feeding the reverb takes it out to the main master. So now I have 2 things coming out from one vocal. I have the main, the one with the dry signal, and then I have the one on channel number 10. Which has the wet signal of the reverb. So with my reverb, I used Fruity Convolver. I like the plugin. It's actually a good one. So this is what it is.
Your love is higher than a mountain. Your love is deeper than the river. Your love is wider.
And now you will hear the difference when I tweak this knob here, the dry signal knob on my reverb.